Chimigwech, we sema, akwe, miskowawa te nene, Indigenous kas, wabshki maingan, do dem, na ning ni mide, gai, kinebik minis, ndunji. Shemani do, kimishamasanan, chimigwech sema, Shemani do, hodu tapunan sema, nangam gijik, we, 2021 MIYAA Awards. I want to say miigwech for the awards that are taking place and to ask our Creator to watch over all of us, especially those who are receiving their awards tonight. Watch over and clear a good road for each one of them to achieve all of the things that they are trying to do. We ask for a good life for all of those ones, and we think about all of those who have created this gathering and ask for life, new life, and healing for all of them, Grandfather. We ask that we might remember our elders at this time. We might remember those who are sick and in need, and those who are in hunger, those who are in need of shelter. We ask, Grandfather, that you pity all of them. In this good way, we think about today and all of the things that we are set out to do. We ask that we might do them in a good way, Grandfather, and that all of these young people who are being given awards will find that goodness in life and be able to carry that forward for a long time. Miigwech. Thank you. Miigwech manidu, miigwech manidu, miigwech manidu, miigwech manidu, miigwech manidu.
Miigwech to Elder Dan Thomas for the opening prayer and victory song to open up our event. MIYAA would like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 1 territory, homeland of the Red River Métis, and the ancestral lands of the Anishinaabe, Ininiwak, Anisiniwak, Dakota, Dene, and Inuit. My name is Helen Robinson Satie, and I'm one of the co-chairs for the Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Awards.
Good evening. My name is Darlene Daniels, and I'm another one of the co-chairs for the Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Awards. The MIYAA Planning Committee understands that one of the large benefits of our annual awards gala is that in-person gathering and celebrations. However, given the continuing COVID-19 pandemic and the variants of concerns, we would still like to provide an opportunity for Indigenous youth to gather and celebrate virtually for a second year. We felt it was important to come together again this year for the MIYAA 2021, even if it's virtual, to honor and celebrate youth, as it will be given some time before we are able to gather again in large crowds. The MIYAA Planning Committee has decided to proceed with 3 virtual award celebrations to honor the MIYAA 2021 recipients. And we are also happy to announce that our host for the MIYAA 21 is Pima Trail School Division.
Before we introduce the MIYAA MCs, we want to thank many people who made this event possible. Miigwech to the scholarship sponsors who have generously provided a scholarship for $1,000 or in some categories, 2 scholarships for $2,000. In addition, sponsors are also giving a star blanket to the recipients and a beaded medallion. These scholarships go a long way to help Indigenous youth as they continue their studies. The sponsors are Manitoba Hydro, Louis Riel Institute, Daniel's Family, New Directions, Workers' Compensation Board of Manitoba, University of Winnipeg, Wawanesa Insurance, Manitoba Healthcare Providers Network, Royal Bank of Canada, Red River College Polytech, the James Golick Grant, and Manitoba Indigenous Reconciliation and Northern Relations.
Community sponsors: Manitoba Building Trades, Manitoba Indigenous Reconciliation and Northern Relations, School Divisions, Pembina Trail School Division, River East Transcona School Division, Winnipeg School Division, and Louis Riel School Division.
The MIYAA Committee: Elder Myra Laramie for her guidance, Elder Dan Thomas for his guidance, beautiful songs and prayers, Lisa Bowles, Kelly Weeb, Shauna Nagler, Jason Drysdale, Leanne Smith, Rob Rial, Michelle Goujon, Jennifer Hume, Billy Joe Cross, Sean Oliver, Sharon Paranto.
Others that made the event with their artistry: Valdine Flatfoot, the MIYAA medallions, Opiki Waywin, the MIYAA blankets, Yu Tong, web designer, Manitoba Education and Early Childhood Learning, Pembina Trail School Division IT Department, River East Transcona Indigenous Graduation Coach Program, Winnipeg School Division Indigenous Graduation Coach Program, Sherry Domenko from Planners Plus.
Masters of Ceremonies: Miigwech for being the inaugural MCs for these virtual events. Our first MC is Robin Chow, who is the recipient for the 2020 MIYAA Community Volunteerism Junior Award. Robin was Student Council President and Valedictorian at her high school, Dakota Collegiate. Last year, she played a role in the U of M Society of Earth Science and Environmental Studies Council and recently worked with the Manitoba Métis Federation in their Energy, Infrastructure and Resource Department. She is a 19-year-old Métis student from Winnipeg, Manitoba with a passion for environmental sustainability and is currently majoring in marketing at Red River College Polytech. Robin hopes to inspire youth to find interest in our natural environment and help create change for our future. The second MC is Weston Sutherland, who was the 2020 Cultural Mail recipient.
Weston is a 21-year-old and originally from Peguis, Manitoba, but currently living in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Weston is very passionate about language and culture, and he works hard to revitalize his language, which is Ojibwe. He began serious learning in 2015 and did know some words and phrases growing up. Some of the work he is doing is translating cartoons and other media into Anishinaabe-Mowin. He finds it awesome to do language work for his people, his friends, and his family. He's always hoped that his work would inspire other communities and cultures to take on a similar approach to language revitalization because it is such a fun way to teach and preserve language. He is also very proud of all the Indigenous youth for making difference in our world and for being just overall inspiring. He feels little steps go a long way in the end, and it is very honored to be one of the MCs for this year's MIYAA. Please welcome Robin and Weston, your 2021 virtual MCs.
Thank you, Darlene and Helen, for the introduction. It is an honor for us to be your MCs for the 2021 Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Awards to honor this year's recipients. As you heard from Darlene and Helen, there will be 3 virtual award celebrations to honor MIYAA 2021 recipients due to the COVID pandemic. The 3 award celebrations will take place in February, March 8th, and April 6th. It's great to have so many people on this virtual platform to support and honor Indigenous youth through these awards.
One of the goals of the Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Awards is to honor Indigenous youth from Manitoba in the areas of academics, arts, athletics, business entrepreneurship, community volunteerism, culture, personal achievement, traditional employment, health, women in technology awards. Another goal is to provide scholarships through the generosity of many sponsors, which will provide Indigenous youth to pursue dreams and prepare for the future. We know how much financial support can help youth as they pursue their studies. Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Awards have also created positive role models for Indigenous youth. Past recipients are members of the organizing committee. As MCs, we are also past recipients. The MIYAA Facebook page also highlights some positive role models sharing their experiences since they were honored with an award.
Before we begin the awards ceremony, a video recording of representatives from Pembina Trails Selection Committee, Selena Starling, Grace Little, Anderson Green, and Dawson Andrews will share information on the nomination and selection process for this year's recipients. Please watch this video, and thank you to the 2021 Selection Committee and to Pembina Trails School Division for your support.
Oh, it's so inspiring because seeing like children my own age getting to do all these amazing opportunities and putting themselves out there in the world and showcasing what they have done and what they're willing to do in their future. I aspire to do that. So seeing all of these other like kids like me, Indigenous, and some of them in foster care, like that's my story too. And so it's so inspiring and uplifting to see all of these amazing kids doing this.
These awards could, for a person, they could, when they get this award, they could use it on their resume, for example, and they could boost their leadership skills as a person. They could expand what the potential they have as a person. They could expand it and become a leader to the communities, to reserves, to the whole Indigenous community. They could inspire kids to be like them and prove that not all Indigenous people are about gang violence and drugs and alcohol.
It's so inspiring to me. I didn't even know at first that these awards were a thing. And now that I've seen all of these like excellent students achieving high grades and like being active in their communities, I really want to go and try and get myself nominated. I'd like to raise my grades and like get included in extracurriculars at school. And it even makes me want to become more connected with my own Indigenous culture.
It does feel inspiring. It makes you feel like the Indigenous community is still growing.
It's important for even younger kids to see youths like them like achieve all of these awards, and even if they don't win the awards, then be nominated and strive for greater things. And yeah, it's really important for younger kids and for older people too, to see all these youths achieve what they might have not been able to.
For some of them, I could relate on a personal level. I could relate to them, and that some people in this world you could relate to. They have similar pain and passion in this world. He has similar interests. That we shouldn't really judge people without knowing the story.
Because I think it's great for youth to get their voices out there, and especially Indigenous youth, because our voices aren't really heard. So by doing these awards, these children get to put their voices out in the world and say, hey, look at what these Indigenous youth are doing. Instead of having a bad reputation, they're actually showcasing everything they've been doing right.
The next item on the program is what we look forward to each year, the awards ceremony. Gifts presented to the award recipient are a star blanket and a beaded medallion. Traditionally, past recipients presented the award recipient with the star blanket and a medallion. This year, because we are in the homes of recipients, someone from their bubble will present the blanket, medallion, and scholarship. In addition, Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Award recipients will receive a $1,000 scholarship. Each scholarship sponsor have pre-recorded a message to the recipient. MIYAA is grateful to all the scholarship sponsors for their generosity.
This evening, we will be honoring recipients for personal achievement, senior and junior, artistic visual and performance, Health North and Health South, and the Linda Park Memorial for Business and Entrepreneurship. The first award category for this evening is the Personal Achievement Senior and Junior. The scholarship sponsor for these two awards is the University of Winnipeg. The Personal Achievement Senior Award is presented to an individual between the ages of 20 and 24 who have demonstrated achievement and excellence in any area through personal perseverance. This year's recipient is Mars Ballantyne from Roseau River, nominated by Jana Kawiak from Winnipeg School Division.
The category is Personal Achievement Senior and the recipient is Bianca Ballantyne. Bianca is 21 years old and both Ojibwe and Cree, and she comes from Roseau River. She was nominated by Jana Kawiak from Winnipeg School Division. Bianca is a leader who carries and shares her knowledge with others. She graduated from Children of the Earth in 2018 and is currently supporting Indigenous youth to become workshop facilitators through Seed Winnipeg, Inc. Bianca is a passionate helper who desires to create safe spaces for youth. She is a community leader and a role model for youth. She hopes to one day have a plot of land to bring youth from the city who don't have opportunities to engage in ceremonies. Bianca loves to sing and drum and is grateful to sit at a women's drum group with Southern Thunderbird Medicine Drum, where she says she finds a community that supports her to find her gifts. She hopes to give youth opportunities to realize and share their own gifts too. Bianca says, "I want to give our Indigenous youth a safe place, a place of support, a place of love and growth, a safe space in ceremonies, and a place where they feel like they belong." Congratulations, Bianca.
Bonjour, Nadinwe Magnetuk, Nigan Nihim Nabamat, Simon the Quen Dago, Makwa Dudem. My name is Mars. My spirit name is Leading the Good Life Woman. I'm from the Bear Clan. I just wanted to say thank you to MIYAA and to Connie Westbuck. She really helped me out with finding my voice, especially with singing. That's where I started singing, was Connie. And I'd like to thank the U of W for the sponsor, and I'm just really grateful for the opportunity. It's always good to see Indigenous youth being celebrated, so I'm very grateful to be a part of that. Thank you for the medallion and the star blanket. Yes, miigwech.
The Personal Achievement Junior Award is presented to an individual between the ages of 16 and 19 who has demonstrated achievement and excellence in any area through personal perseverance. The 2021 recipient of this award is Damien Garson from Tataskoyak Cree Nation, nominated by Connie Westbuck from the Winnipeg School Division.
The next category is Personal Achievement Junior, and the recipient is Damien Garson. He's 17 years old and Cree from Tataskoyak Cree Nation. He was nominated by Connie Westbuck from the Winnipeg School Division. Damien is a grade 12 student at Children of the Earth High School in the Winnipeg School Division. He is part of the Medical Careers Exploration Program and president of the Student Council. Damien excels academically and is passionate about storytelling and art. He hopes one day to be an author, content creator, and a professional hockey player. Damien is passionate about hockey and aspires to help motivate others to play sports like hockey, to see that there are other opportunities outside of academics. He wants to be a role model for the North End of Winnipeg and desires to create a committee to help connect youth in the North End with sport. Damien says, "Carey Price is a role model that has helped me to think of ways to improve the North End when he said, 'I made it here because I wasn't discouraged. I worked hard to get here. I took advantage of every opportunity that I had. And I would really like to encourage First Nations youth to be leaders in their communities. Be proud of your heritage and don't be discouraged from the improbable.' I don't want to disappoint him. I want to make my ideas into reality." Congratulations, Damien.
Bonjour, Anin. Hanemikiajik Tishinekas, Makwadudem.
Meneguzi Bidunji. Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Nipanak. I'm the Associate Vice President for Indigenous Engagement here at the University of Winnipeg. I'm very honored to be here today, be it virtual, to be part of a ceremony to recognize two exceptional young people in the category of personal achievement, both senior and junior. Personal growth is a process of both understanding yourself and pushing yourself to reach your highest potential. It means always asking yourself who you are becoming and how you plan to get there. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. That's exactly what our two award winners today have done. Damien Garson in the senior category of personal achievement and Bianca Ballantyne in the junior category. On behalf of the University of Winnipeg, President Dr. James Curry and all the faculty and staff, I would like to congratulate you both on your incredible achievements and wish you all the best in the future. Miigwech.
Tanse Bouger, I'm Damien Garson, and I'm from Tatascahuea Cree Nation. I want to thank the MIYAA voting committee and Connie Westbuck for nominating me. I also want to extend my thanks to the University of Winnipeg for being my sponsor. I also want to thank my grandparents, my sisters, my brothers, my late father, my mother, Diva, Brooklyn, my friends and hockey teammates for all supporting me throughout my journey. I also want to use this award as motivation to help achieve more goals for myself and the community in the future. I want to finally thank my idol, Carey Price, for giving me pride in my heritage. So I want to say Ekosani to everybody.
The next award categories are Artistic Visual and Artistic Performance. Selena Hines, Vice President of Culture, Community, and Communications from Wawanesa Insurance, will share a message to the recipients of the Artistic Visual and Artistic Performance Awards.
Michael, on behalf of all of us at Wawanesa Insurance, I am thrilled to congratulate you for winning the 2021 MIYAA Award in the Artistic Visual category. It's wonderful to hear how important art is to you and your passion for drawing. Your involvement in the Indigenous Club, art, and advocacy groups at your school is impressive. We hope you continue to share your gifts with others in the community, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations again, Michael.
The Artistic Visual Award is presented to an individual between the ages of 16 and 24 who has achieved artistic distinction in a visual medium. This award recognizes the works of two-dimensional and three-dimensional artists, videographers, photographers, writers, etc. The 2021 recipient of this award is Michael McCall Uptigrove from Thompson, nominated by Sherry Prue, River East Transcona School Division.
The next category is Artistic Visual, and the recipient is Michael McCall Uptigrove. Michael is 17-year-old Anishinaabe from Thompson, Manitoba, and he was nominated by Sherry Prue from River East Transcona School Division. Michael artistically expresses his thoughts and emotions through his passion for drawing. He created a most impressive and meaningful t-shirt for Orange Shirt Day, painting Every Child Matters and adding other textures such as feathers and beads. Michael is an active member of many groups, including Collège Miles Macdonell Collegiate's Indigenous Club and the Student Voice Advocacy Group. As a member of the Pen to Paper Creativity Club, Michael would engage even the shyest of students in discussions related to the culture and thoughts behind his artwork. Michael says, "I love to draw in the First Nation art style because it is so unique to me. I feel like I'm doing my ancestors right, making them proud by keeping our art alive. I firmly believe that my art, once I have the courage to make it public, can help the culture of my people become more well known. Art for me is a form of activism." Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you so much for this beautiful medallion and star blanket. Also, thank you to my sponsor, Wawanesa Insurance, for the generous scholarship check. I would also like to thank a few people who helped make this happen. Miss Thompson for helping me with my essay for this award. Miss Munoz and Miss York for writing reference letters for me for this award. Thank you to Miss Qualley and Miss Matthew for all the help over the years. Thank you to the Indigenous Academic Achievement Committee for the gift of a drum. Thank you to Ms. Prue for nominating me for this award. Mr. Gervais for helping me submit my art for this award. Thank you also, Ms. Prue and Mr. Gervais, for all the help organizing this event. Congratulations to all the other award winners on their achievements. I am honored to have been chosen for this award.
Thank you, Michael, for your speech. And now to our next award. The Artistic Performance Award is presented to an individual between the ages of 16 and 24 who has achieved artistic distinction in a performance medium. This award recognizes the works of acting, theater production, singer, songwriter, musicians, contemporary dancers, etc. This year's award goes to Ashton McIver from Pine Creek First Nation, nominated by Ben Campbell from River East Transcona School Division.
The next category is Artistic Performance, and the recipient is Ashton McIver. Ashton is 16-year-old Anishinaabe Métis from Pine Creek First Nation. He was nominated by Ben Campbell, a teacher from River East Transcona School Division. Ashton is a grade 11 student from Murdoch McKay Collegiate in the River East Transcona School Division. He is a passionate performer who excels in all of his courses, especially drama, art, and choir, with marks between 90 and 100%. He is currently the assistant director for his school's senior play and has also composed original scores that will be performed in the play. Ashton currently has a job as a page for the Manitoba Legislative Assembly, but hopes to pursue an undergrad in music, with voice as a major, before applying to law school. Ashton is a leader and has helped to support the first National Day of Truth and Reconciliation at his school. He set about creating understanding for the entire student body to be supported with a school-wide smudge. Ashton says, "I hope that I can act as a role model for Indigenous youth who are interested in the performing arts. My quote for them would be, 'Don't be afraid to reach beyond the barriers.'" Congratulations, Ashton.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. So first, I want to say thank you to Wawanisa Insurance for sponsoring my award. And I also want to say thanks to Miss Dudick. Now, when I mention Miss Dudick, I literally cannot express how much of a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful teacher she is. She does theater. She's one of the leaders for our Indigenous Academic Achievement Group. She teaches the First Nations Métis Inuit Studies course at our school. And she was also the one who nominated not only for this award alongside Mr. Campbell, but also for my page job. So again, thank you so much, Ms. Dudick. I know you're watching this. I love you. I also want to thank Miss Jansen. She is one of the leaders for the Indigenous Academic Achievement Club. Again, she is one of those teachers that just goes above and beyond to help her students, and I'm very, very grateful for that. I, of course, also want to thank Mr. Campbell, my choir teacher, who was the one who nominated me for this award. He is, he recently just had a baby, actually, so congratulations. But yeah, he's definitely a great teacher. I can always go for him if I need any help with singing or performing or whatever it may be. He's very nice, he's very skilled, and yeah, thank you. I also want to thank the people who made this star blanket and this medallion. I was talking to my mom earlier, and I was actually surprised to hear that my aunt, Valine Flatfoot, actually made this medallion. So thank you very, very, very much. I can tell that she put a lot of heart into this, and it's very, very, very impressive. I also want to thank my mom or my stepmom and my dad for supporting me through everything that I've done, supporting me in, you know, if I wanted to take classes outside of school, they would help me with that. They're wonderful, wonderful parents, and I couldn't ask for anything better. So once again, thank you very much for this award, Miigwech.
Thank you, Ashton, for your speech, and now to our next award. The next award category is Health North and Health South. The scholarship sponsor for these two awards is the Manitoba Healthcare Providers Network, which consists of Prairie Mountain Health, Winnipeg Regional Health Authority, Southern Health, Interlake Regional Health Authority, and Northern Health. Charlene Lafreniere, Chief Indigenous Health Officer for Manitoba Healthcare Providers Network, will share a message to the recipients of this award.
Greetings, Tanse, Bonjour. My name is Charlene Lafreniere, and I'm the Chief Indigenous Health Officer with the Northern Health Region. It is an honor for me to be here today on behalf of all of the regional health authorities of Manitoba, as well as Manitoba's Healthcare Providers Network. We would like to congratulate the Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Health Award recipients. For the North, I would like to congratulate Emily Anderson, and for the South, I'd like to congratulate Lena Tetro. We are so proud of both of you. Today, your commitment to your community, your academics, and your own personal growth is being recognized, honored, and celebrated. Be proud of who you are. And on those harder days, know your ancestors, families, and communities are there with you on this journey, cheering you on. Your commitment and determination is what we need. And know that the healthcare system is eagerly awaiting your arrival as young Indigenous healthcare providers. We need you, your mindset, and your worldview. Congratulations. Miigwech, Masicho, Kinanaskamitnau. Merci.
The Health North Award is presented to an individual between the ages of 16 and 24 residing north of the 53rd parallel who is enrolled or planning to enroll full-time in a healthcare field at the post-secondary level. This year's recipient is Emily Anderson from the Métis Nation in the PAW, nominated by Connie Wyatt Anderson from the PAW.
And the next category is Health North, and the recipient is Emily Anderson. Emily is a 20-year-old Métis woman from the PAW, and she was nominated by Connie Wyatt Anderson. Emily graduated from Margaret Barber Collegiate Institute in 2019. She received many awards such as the Unifor Local 1403 and the Manitoba Métis Federation bursaries. As a member of Girl Guides of Canada, Emily volunteered to help the community. She also volunteered as a coach for the PAW Roadrunners swim team, teaching water safety and swimming. Working on the inpatient psychiatric unit has opened Emily's eyes to what she wants to do with her life. Emily is currently enrolled in the psychiatric nursing program with Brandon University and plans to move home to the PAW to work as a psychiatric nurse. Emily says, "I have always known since I was a kid I wanted to work in healthcare and to help people who needed to be helped the most. I have always believed in giving back to the community." Congratulations, Emily.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Emily Anderson. I would like to thank the committee for having me here virtually with you all tonight, and my mom, Connie, for presenting me with this award on behalf of the committee, and for also nominating me for this award and always being my biggest supporter. She's always made it important for me to remember and appreciate my Métis heritage growing up. I am pleased, honored, and humbled to accept this award, medallion, and beautiful start blanket. A very special thanks to the Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Award for selecting me as the Health North recipient. A huge thank you to my award sponsor, Manitoba Healthcare Provider Network, and of course, thank you to my friends and family for always supporting me and being here this evening, and a final thank you to all.
The Health South Award is presented to an individual between the ages of 16 and 24, residing south of the 53rd parallel who is enrolled or planning to enroll full-time in a healthcare field at the post-secondary level. The 2021 recipient of this award is Lena Tetro, Métis from Rosewood. nominated by Charlotte Cockriel from River East Transcona School Division.
The next category is Health South, and the recipient is Lena Tetro. Lena is 16-year-old Métis from Rosewood, Manitoba, and she was nominated by Charlotte Cockerill from River East Transcona School Division. Lena is planning a career in medicine. She has strived for excellence and been on the honor roll throughout her high school education. She obtained a 96 in chemistry. Lena hopes to be able to work in northern Manitoba and provide access to traditional and Western medicine by creating a non-invasive and respectful practice. Lena takes leadership in using her gifts to support others in the community. She uses the culture, ceremonies, and connection to understand how to make place for everyone in culture. Lena takes leadership in using her gifts to support others in the community. She uses the culture, ceremonies, and connection to understand how to make place for everyone in culture. Lena says, "Never give up, even when everything seems to be going wrong. Don't give up, because you are here for a reason and you matter. You owe it to yourself to put your all into what you have to do to succeed." Lena says, "Never give up, even when everything seems to be going wrong. Don't give up, because you are here for a reason and you matter. You owe it to yourself to put your all into what you have to do and succeed." Congratulations, Lena.
Hello, Tachi, and bonjour to everyone tonight. I'm beyond grateful to be here at the MIYAA Awards tonight, and even more grateful to have been a recipient of one of these awards that inspire me so much. I'm truly inspired by the message of these awards that inspire youth and Indigenous youth that have always been given this negative image. So to come together and celebrate our accomplishments makes me truly happy. Firstly, I'd like to start off by thanking the Manitoba Healthcare Providers Network for providing me with a $1,000 scholarship, and for all their amazing work with matching healthcare providers with jobs that they are drawn to and can keep their passion for in medicine. I would also like to thank Valine Flatfoot for the beautiful medallion and the Opiki-Wawin Youth Group for the incredible blankets. Thank you guys so much for sharing your beautiful gifts with me. I would also like to thank Tara Tetro and Charlene Lafreniere for supporting me in this chapter of my life, as well as my entire life, and for being amazing role models for me and inspiring me and helping me win this award. Je veux aussi remercier tous mes profs à Collège Pierre-Elliott Trudeau pour m'inspirer et m'aider pendant toute ma carrière académique. Et aussi, je veux remercier Madame Cockerill pour me nominer pour cet prix. Finally, I'd like to thank all my friends and family who have supported me throughout this award and my entire life. So thank you, Mom, Dad, Sam, Baba, Prepare, all my aunts and uncles and my friends. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Emily and Lena, for your speeches. And now to our next award. The next award category is the Linda Park Memorial Award for Business and Entrepreneurship. Herb Zobel, Vice President, Indigenous Market from the Royal Bank of Canada, will share a message to the recipient of this memorial award in honor of the late Linda Park, who was a valuable Royal Bank employee and a former MIYAA committee member.
Tansi, Buju, hello. My name is Herb Zobel, Vice President, Commercial Banking for Indigenous Markets in North of 60. My pronouns are he, him, and I am a member of the Atakakut Cree Nation. Thank you for the opportunity to bring greetings on behalf of RBC. We thank all those who work to make the Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Awards happen year after year for nearly 3 decades. The longevity and momentum of these awards is a testament to the depth of talented Indigenous youth who are making a difference and an impact in their community now and into the future. One of these impressive future leaders is Tessa Robert Betzold. Tessa, congratulations on being selected as this year's recipient of the Linda Park Memorial for Business and Entrepreneurship. Your aspirations to pursue accounting to support small business and entrepreneurs will take you far. What also boldly stands out and shines bright is your dedication to being a community supporter, builder, and advocate. Our collective path forward is being reimagined and led by youth like Tessa and the next generation of Indigenous innovators. This gives me hope and confidence that our future is in good hands. Tessa, congratulations on your outstanding accomplishments to date, and we look forward to see what comes next for you. Thank you.
The Linda Park Memorial Award for Business and Entrepreneurship is presented to an individual who is between the ages of 16 and 24 and has achieved business or entrepreneurial prominence. The 2021 recipient of this award is Tessa Robert Betzold from the Métis Nation, nominated by Indigenous Business Education Partners, University of Manitoba.
The next category is the Linda Park Memorial for Business Entrepreneurship Award, and the recipient is Tessa Robert Betzold. Tessa is 21 years old, a Métis from Winnipeg, and was nominated by the Indigenous Business Education Partners at the University of Manitoba. Tessa graduated from high school in 2018 from the Centre Scolaire Les Malades and is enrolled in the I.H. Asper School of Business. She is a fourth-year student in the Bachelor of Commerce Honours Program, majoring in accounting at the University of Manitoba. Tessa began volunteering at the Taché Nursing Centre when she was 12 years old and continued her helping hand to various organizations, including her studies at the University of Manitoba. She is president for the University of Manitoba Indigenous Commerce Students and the Indigenous representative for the Commerce Students Association. Tessa's goal is to become a chartered professional accountant and specifically aid small businesses with their financial endeavors. Tessa says, "As I progress in my professional career, I hope to continue to have an active role in Indigenous-focused initiatives by educating myself on Indigenous-specific accounting practices and offering pro bono accounting services to organizations that cater to the Indigenous community." Congratulations, Tessa.
Good evening, everyone. I hope that you are all well. I would like to begin by thanking my brother Max for joining me today to present this medallion, blanket, and scholarship. Although we struggled to get along when we were growing up, I'm grateful that we eventually became friends and that we are there to support each other now. In addition to his support, I'm blessed to have wonderful parents who have encouraged me in my every endeavor and have always reminded me that they are proud of me. As I get older, I recognize just how much my family has contributed to my development. My parents have helped me become a well-rounded person by enabling me to explore different areas of life such as sport, volunteerism, and travel. Through her gardening and craftiness, my grandma helped me gain an appreciation for starting things from scratch. My grandpa has kept me in touch with nature by taking me fishing, hunting, and exploring. By sharing her love for cooking with me, my MIYAA has equipped me with lifelong skills and a desire to share homemade goodness with all. With his entrepreneurial spirit and contributions to his community, my late papa motivated me to go the business route and help those in need along the way. This all leads me to who and where I am now. I would like to thank the MIYAA Award organizers and selection committee for recognizing me, along with all the other recipients, for our potential. I'm grateful for the opportunity you have given me to reflect and speak today. Thank you to the IBEP team, Peter, Maya, and Riley, for supporting me throughout my degree and for nominating me for this award. I would also like to thank Scott Sissons for helping me grow in my role with KPMG and for supporting my nomination. Finally, thank you to my sponsor, RBC, for making the Linda Park Memorial Scholarship possible through its commitment to Indigenous business students like me. With that, congratulations to the MIYAA recipients, and thank you all for your time.
Elders, youth, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating this evening's recipients for the Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Awards. It has been a great honor to host this evening's virtual event. We now ask Helen Robinson-Satie and Darlene Daniels, co-chairs of the Manitoba Indigenous Youth Achievement Awards, to present closing remarks and closing ceremony by Elder Dan Thomas.
Thank you, Robin and Weston, for being awesome masters of ceremony. Your enthusiasm and spirit is admired, and we appreciate the time you have taken to MC the virtual evenings.
We would like to say congratulations to the recipients and thank you to all who watched the virtual celebration this evening. There are many people who worked hard to make this event a success, and we appreciate all their support.
Elder Dan Thomas will sing the honor song for the recipients to honor their accomplishments and to wish them all the more success in their future endeavors. He will also close the evening with a closing prayer. Miigwech, everyone.
Tuyan squatch tibikung. Ugichimi gwech away a sema. Hugishemanidu odu tapuna na sema nangum tibikung. Our Creator, we ask you to accept this tobacco that was offered for this evening. At the end of this evening, we want to give thanks for all that has taken place. We want to give thanks for all that we have seen and all that we have eaten, all that we have drank. We want to say miigwech for all of the young people who were given awards here. We also want to say thanks for all of those who are working hard but who have not been selected to do this. We want to give thanks for all of our young people for their good road that leads to knowledge and wisdom. We ask that they might walk that road in a good way, gently, firmly, and completely. Grandfather, we want to think about all of our people at this time and ask that they might have a good rest tonight, that they might find themselves safe and refreshed in the morning. In this way, we want to give thanks for all that has taken place, all that is yet to be tonight, Grandfather. Miigwech, thank you.